So here the effective counseling on the need to avoid unprotected coitus and risk factors involved in illegal abortions, as well as providing more health care facilities, could reverse the mentioned unhealthy trend. So before marriages, anybody participates in the sexual intercourse, and they undergo sexual intercourse, then the girl consult to doctor and do the abortion. It is legal or illegal? Obviously illegal abortions. And as well as providing more healthcare facilities could reverse the mentioned unhealthy trend, right? Okay, next one, the MTP of Pregnancy Amendment Act 2017, Government of India reducing the incidence of illegal abortion and consequent maternal mortality and morbidity. From here, there is new points are added in NCERT. In old NCERT, these points are not there. So anybody have old NCERT? So write in NCERT textbook only these points from here, right? So in left corner there is separately given in the box. So the MTP of Pregnancy Amendment Act in 2017 amendment, there is some of the changes in MTP Pregnancy Act. So when government given Amendment Act, MTP Amendment Act in the year of 2007, GOI means Government of India, reducing the incidence of illegal abortions and consequent maternal mortality and morbidity. Consequent maternal mortality, so mother mortality death rate, decreasing of maternal mortality rate, and morbidity. Morbidity is nothing but a disease rate of the population, is called morbidity. Mortality means death rate, morbidity means disease rate. Okay, so the Government of India released MTP Pregnancy Amendment Act in year of 2017. For what purpose? Reducing the incidence of illegal abortion and consequent maternal mortality and morbidity rate. According to this act, what points given by the Government of India? A pregnancy may be terminated on certain considered grounds within the first 12 weeks of pregnancy on the opinion of one registered medical practitioner. A pregnancy may be terminated on the certain considered grounds within the first 12 weeks of pregnancy on the opinion of the one registered medical practitioner. Registered qualified medical practitioner should be accepted of MTP when in the first trimester only, within the first 12 weeks of pregnancy only, when on the certain considered grounds only, not always, right? Okay, in case of pregnancy should be continuous, mother is going to be harm or fatal, or fetus are going to be harm or fatal, in that cases only MTP should be accepted. If the pregnancy has lasted more than 12 weeks but fewer than 24 weeks, two registered medical practitioner must be opinion. So one medical practitioner opinion is required below 12 weeks. In case of after the 12 weeks the problem is identified, the more than 12 weeks and before than 24 weeks, two registered medical practitioner must be required, opinion is required, right? And formed in good faith that required ground existed. So in case after the first trimester there is a chances for risk to mother, so that only the expertises, two registered medical practitioner opinion is required. So these the 2 points was proposed. And next one, and the grounds for such termination of pregnancies are, so what are the grounds? So here we discussed there is some of the grounds. So what grounds means what conditions the termination of pregnancy is? The continuation of pregnancy could involve a risk to the life of the pregnant woman or grave injury, physical or mental health, right? So continuation of the pregnancy would involve a risk to the life of the pregnant woman. So for the female, the pregnant female, risk chances is there, or grave injury, the deep injury to the physical or mental health. In that condition only the pregnant woman should undergo MTP, otherwise there is no need. And next one, there is a substantial risk that of the child were born, it would suffer from such physical or mental abnormalities as to be seriously handicapped. In case there is a problem identified at the child, at the fetus, in the fetus, so in the fetus at the time of gestation, so there is a substantial risk that of the child were born. In case the child were, that type of the child were born, it would be suffer from such physical or mental abnormalities for whom, for child, as to be seriously handicapped. So there is no need, like suppose the child problem identified, the child is suffering with heart disease. So after the birth also there is a he will be suffer with, the child will be suffer with the heart disease. So there is physical or mental abnormalities is there, so that only the serious problem, in case serious problem is there, obviously what happens, obviously MTPs, the people are suggested by the MTPs, harmful to the fetus or harmful to the mother, or fatal conditions also takes place. Up to this clear? Right, here see, once again I am revising why MTPs. Obviously the answer is to get rid of unwanted pregnancies either due to casual unprotected intercourse or failure of the contraceptives used during coitus or rapes. At what cases the MTPs? So unwanted pregnancies either due to unprotected casual intercourse or failure of contraceptives used during coitus or rapes, right? And MTPs are also essential in certain cases where continuation of pregnancy could be harmful, even fatal, either to mother or to fetus or both. This should be remembered, very important point. When MTPs are essential, in case of continuation of the pregnancy could be harmful to either fetus, harmful to the fetus or mother or both, or harmful, not only harmful, fatal condition also should be takes place. Fatal means death case. MTPs are considered relatively safe during the first trimester up to 12 weeks of pregnancy. When MTPs are safe, MTPs are safe in the first trimester of pregnancy before 12 weeks of pregnancy. Second trimester abortions are much more riskier. So there is a risk, high risk to the mother when at the time of second trimester after completion of first trimester. One distributing trend observed is that a majority of the MTPs are performed illegally by unqualified quacks, which are not only unsafe but could be fatal too. Some of the unqualified medical people doing that different types of MTPs, and this is illegal and unsafe to the mother and fetus, and obviously there is fatal condition of mother also takes place. Another dangerous trend is the misuse of amniocentesis to determine the sex of unborn child. There is a chance for misusing of amniocentesis sex determination test, so that only, so Government of India given there is some of the acts. Frequently if the fetus is found to be female, it is followed by MTP. This is totally against, that is illegal. That is illegal. Against legal means illegal only. So what happens here, in case in amniocentesis female fetus is confirmed, that people are undergoes MTP, and obviously it is compulsory illegal, it is against law, it is against legal. To prevent such happening, the government has enacted a law act in 1994 in Government of India given to prevent such type of misuses. The act was proposed by the Government of India in 1994 year. It prohibits prenatal sex determination. So prenatal sex determination is prohibited, right? Such practices should be avoided because of these are dangerous both for the young mother and fetus and society. For both young mother and fetus and society also, this misuses are is to be danger. And effective counseling on the need to avoid unprotected coitus and the risk factors involved in illegal abortions, as well as providing more health care facilities, could reverse the mentioned unhealthy trend. So effective counseling is required. The people should follow the contraceptive methods. Unprotected coitus is takes place. Why unnecessarily the people should follow the unprotected coitus, and after that risky abortions? These are all